the difference between subscribing to Uber and buying a car. So when you buy a car, you have the physical asset, and now the outcome is to go from point A to point B, right? So you have that physical car, and you can go from A to B, though you have bought the physical asset. Now in the subscription model, let's say with Uber, you pay a monthly fees to Uber to use their service. You don't have a car, but the outcome is done at a very low cost. Model is the future, and this knowledge that I'm going to give you is from the book Subscribed. It is written by Tenzu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but the book is Subscribed. You can definitely go on the Amazon or somewhere and buy this book. Really a great book. But these are basically the 10 things that I learned from this book, right? So let's start from the right hand side top. So roughly two-thirds of all Americans now subscribe to a streaming video service. What does that mean? So let me explain what is the subscription model. Subscription model is simply that you pay on per month, per week, or per day, or some kind of repetition basis, right? And the book basically talks about why this is the future and why this is the best for your company as well, right? So just to give in fact, they've told that roughly two-thirds of all Americans now subscribe to a streaming video service. That means Amazon Prime, Netflix, or these kind of things, right? And two-thirds of Americans is a huge population, right? Now the second point is using a subscription model. You can hook the customer with you rather than the competition. Amazon use Prime to hook customers to shop from them and not on the e-commerce. So one of the advantages of subscribe model. Once you have a subscription model, you hook the customer with yourself for a longer period of time, and the customer retention is for a longer period of time. That's why the lifetime value of the customer goes very high. So what Amazon has done is created Amazon Prime. Now all those people who are part of Amazon Prime will always buy from Amazon because they get extra benefit by buying Amazon Prime, and they don't want to waste that money, right? So they buy Amazon Prime on a subscription basis, and then they use that subscription by buying more from Amazon. So they don't go to any other e-commerce, and that's why Amazon is having a win-win situation. Plus, the customer gets a win-win situation as they get more benefits with Prime. Now, third thing is once the customer can get the outcome they want without having to worry about owning the physical asset, that's where the demand goes, and that's where the new streams are created. So the problem with selling a one-time product or one-time services, you give them a physical asset which they need to care about, right? In subscription model, people don't care about the product, right? People want the result of that product. So for example, the difference between subscribing to Uber and buying a car. So when you buy a car, you have the physical asset, and now the outcome is to go from point A to point B, right? So you have that physical car, and you can go from A to B, though you have bought the physical asset. Now in the subscription model, let's say with Uber, you pay a monthly fees to Uber to use their service. You don't have a car, but the outcome is done at a very low cost, right? So you can go from point A to point B without owning the physical asset, which gives the company the asset light model as well as the customer a win-win situation, because now he does not need to pay too much to get the result what he wants. So, UK snack box company Grace, they have a subscription model in which they send snacks every couple of weeks, followed by a feedback loop, which lets them create spontaneous change, such as popcorn was good or don't send chocolate or something like that. So in UK, there's a snack box company Grace. What they have done is they have a subscription snack box company. That means they, in a couple of weeks, they just send you a box at your home with a lot of snacks in it, right? Popcorns, chocolates, candies, a lot of variety of things, chips and kind of thing. And with that, they have a feedback loop. That means every person who's getting the box can send a feedback to the company that I don't want this, but want more of this. Due to which you basically change and iterate your whole box that you're creating for the customer, and the customer stays for even longer, right? But let's say you don't have a subscription economy and you just have a snack shop. People come in, they buy, and they just leave. Now the customer lifetime value is very less compared to having a recurring income or subscription model where customers get it again and again every month. Now if you're selling a product, then you're making a sale. If you're selling a service, then you're making a relationship. When you sell a subscription service, you are creating a relationship, right? It's a very key factor, because now every month the person is getting something from you. Your customer is getting something from you, which builds a relationship over a long time. But let's say you're buying chocolate. You just go to a shop, you buy the chocolate, and you're out. There's no relationship built. There's a transactional relation that happened. But In this subscription economy, you're sending a chocolate every month to that customer, and the relationship is built over that with time. Now, price is equal to desired profit plus production cost. That should be a price, right? In the subscription game, you don't price an object, rather you price an outcome. As I said, the outcome was going from A to B, but the object was the car. So in the subscription game, you don't price the object, you don't price the car. That means you'll not sell the service for 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, because the price of the car is that. You'll sell the price for a very low thing, because the outcome is to go from A to B. So you can sell it for even 200, even 150, right? It depends on how everything works. It's just an example. Now, they found that companies running on subscription models grow their revenue 9 times faster than the S&P 500. So now, if that is the stat, I think you should have some kind of subscription model in your business. For example, in Internet Coaching Empire, we have a product business. That means we sell one-time thing, but we also have a subscription thing running on the side where you can buy the monthly coaching, the monthly consulting kind of a thing, or the monthly done for you service from us also, because that helps me create a better cash flow, right? So let's say I have 20 clients who paid me 10,000 rupees. That is 2 lakh revenue for the company, but I also sold three people on 25,000 per month. So that's an excess 70,000 rupees per month, which is coming again and again and again every month, right? And now I'm not starting from zero to 2 lakhs for the next month, but I'm starting from 75,000 to per scale. So even let's say I even add one more people, then I'm having 1 lakh returning cash flow every month. Now, Forrester research says that we are at the beginning of a new 20-year-old business cycle, the age of the customer, right? Example, they want the ride, not the car. They want the milk, not the cow, right? It's a very profound statement. And that's what you need to think. What is the result that you are giving to your customer, and how you can create into a subscription economy or subscription model so that you have recurring revenue in your business and your cash flow is very good. Because in business, cash flow is everything. Cash flow is everything. If you don't have cash flow in your business is dead in the first place, right? How to know that you are getting successful in running a subscription based company? Easy. You see a regular decrease in your churn rate. Now, what is churn rate? So churn rate is basically the number of people leaving your subscription model on a monthly basis on a percentage wise, right? So let's say I say my churn rate is 10% every month. That means every month 10% of leaving my subscription model. So let's say I have 100 customers. By the end of the year, I would have minus 20 customers. No. So let's say on the first, I have 100 customers. The first month, 10% churn rate. So the next month I have 90 customers. Then the next month 9 people leave. So I have now 81 people, right? So that happens, and your churn rate is basically 10%. If your churn rate with time is decreasing, then you have a very very classy business, because people are paying you every month, and the number of people leaving the subscription model are going less by less every month. So you know that your subscription game and your company will skyrocket at a very high speed. And the last point is, with a subscription game, not only the companies but even customers are benefit, since the companies must have to create a product that delivers value regularly, not one time. So when you're selling a one-time product, you can just deliver the product, your work is done, and you're happy, the customer is happy. But when there's a subscription game, that means you're paying every month or every week, you need to continuously provide value and more value and more value. Because the moment you stop giving the value that was the previous time, your game is over, right? So let's say the first month the customer had a very good experience, the second month even good, the third month even better, but the fourth month it was not better as 3 month one. What just happened was the customer felt that the value has been reduced, and the moment he feels the value has been reduced, he just goes out of the league, and the subscription you have a higher churn rate, right? So hope this video helped you. This was all about the subscription book. I like this book very much. I've read it 2 times. Do buy from Amazon, and thanks for watching.
तो अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ कमेंट करिएगा, लाइक करिएगा, शेयर करिएगा। लाइक करेंगे तो यूट्यूब को लगेगा कि ये वीडियो एक्चुअल में काम का है और दूसरे लोगों तक पहुंचाएंगे। शेयर करिए विद योर फ्रेंड्स, इनको कंटेंट मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजी की ज़रूरत है। मैं इस टाइप की वीडियोस डालता रहता हूँ। कृपया कर पूरा चैनल एक्सप्लोर करो। एक बार सब्सक्राइब करो मत करो, बट एक बार एक्सप्लोर जरूर करो कि व्हाट आई हैव टू ऑफर। अगर अच्छा लगे तो सब्सक्राइब भी करना। सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वन।